Welcome back to my channel, Old Quarter Dollar USA, United States. Today, we're exploring the top 4 most valuable and collectible Lincoln 1-cent coins that every coin collector should know about. The 2014 No Mint Mark, 2015 No Mint Mark, 2016 D Mint Mark, and 2018 D Mint Mark pennies. These coins may look ordinary, but some rare examples with genuine mint errors, exceptional condition, or unique characteristics have attracted the attention of collectors. In this video, we'll uncover their history, design, collector value, and the hidden details that make certain examples stand out. Stay with me until the end, because you might discover that a simple penny in your collection deserves a closer look. Let's get started with the top 4 Lincoln 1-cent coins. You don't want to overlook top 1. Today, we're uncovering the fascinating story behind the 2014 United States 1-cent coin with no mint mark. Many people have heard incredible claims online that this ordinary-looking penny could be worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. Some videos even suggest that a single dirty old penny could make you a billionaire overnight. But what is the real story? Is there any truth behind these exciting claims? Stay with me until the end, because today's video will separate myths from reality and reveal what truly makes a 2014 penny valuable. The 2014 Lincoln cent may appear to be one of the most common coins in America. Millions of these pennies pass through grocery stores, gas stations, banks, and cash registers every day. Because they are so common, most people never stop to examine them carefully. They are tossed into jars, forgotten in drawers, or left inside old wallets. Yet experienced coin collectors know that even an ordinary coin can become extraordinary if it possesses a rare minting mistake, an unusual strike, or an exceptional state of preservation. That is why every coin deserves a closer look before spending it. One of the biggest misunderstandings involves the phrase "no mint mark." Many people believe that a missing mint mark automatically makes a coin rare. That is not true. On 2014 Lincoln cents, a coin with no mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and Philadelphia did not place a mint mark on its circulating pennies that year. Therefore, a normal 2014 penny without a mint mark is expected and is not rare simply because the mint mark is absent. Understanding this simple fact can prevent collectors from paying too much for an ordinary coin. The design of the 2014 Lincoln cent continues one of the longest-running traditions in American coin history. The front of the coin proudly displays Abraham Lincoln, honoring one of America's most respected presidents. Around the portrait appear the familiar inscriptions Liberty, the year 2014, and the national motto, "In God We Trust." On the reverse is a Union shield, symbolizing the strength and unity of the United States. Although billions of these coins were produced, their historical design still makes them an interesting part of every American coin collection. So when does a 2014 penny become valuable? The answer lies in condition and rarity. A coin that has remained in nearly perfect mint condition, showing no wear, no scratches, and brilliant original luster, can be worth much more than one that has circulated for years. Collectors compete for the highest graded examples because perfect modern coins are surprisingly difficult to find. A coin that has been carefully preserved from the day it left the mint can command a premium compared to an ordinary circulated example. Another reason collectors become excited is the possibility of mint errors. During the minting process, machines occasionally produce coins with mistakes. These errors may include off-center strikes, double strikes, die cracks, clip planchets, or dramatic doubling on parts of the design. Such errors are usually uncommon, and collectors often pay strong prices for authentic examples. However, every claimed error should be carefully examined because damage that occurs after a coin enters circulation is not considered a mint error and usually adds no collector value. Many videos on social media use dramatic titles claiming that a 2014 penny is worth millions of dollars. While these headlines attract attention, the reality is far different. An ordinary circulated 2014 penny is generally worth only its face value. Only coins with exceptional condition, certified grades, or genuine mint errors may sell for significantly higher amounts. Stories about million-dollar pennies usually involve extremely rare historical coins or unique minting mistakes, not standard 2014 circulation cents. One fascinating aspect of coin collecting is that discoveries still happen today. Collectors searching through rolls of pennies have found interesting varieties, attractive uncirculated examples, and genuine mint errors hiding among ordinary coins. This possibility keeps the hobby exciting because every coin has the potential to surprise you. While the odds of finding a spectacular rarity are small, the excitement of the search continues to inspire collectors around the world. If you own a 2014 no mint mark Lincoln cent, take a few minutes to inspect it carefully. Look for unusually sharp details, brilliant original surfaces, unusual coloring caused by the minting process, or visible striking errors. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning often reduces its collector value. Instead, store it safely and compare it with other examples. If you believe you have discovered something unusual, it may be worth having the coin evaluated by a professional coin grading service next top 2. Today, we are uncovering the mystery behind one of the most talked about modern American coins, the 2015 Lincoln 1 cent with no mint mark. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary penny that most people would never think twice about. It may be sitting in your wallet, hidden inside an old piggy bank, or forgotten in a dusty coin jar. But what if this tiny coin holds an incredible story? What if a simple-looking penny could attract the attention of serious collectors? Stay with me until the end because today's video reveals the history, the facts, the hidden collecting secrets, and the real reasons why some 2015 pennies become far more valuable than others. The Lincoln cent has remained one of the most recognizable coins in American history for generations. The 2015 issue continues that proud tradition with the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, along with the word liberty, the year 2015, and the national motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse features a Union shield design, symbolizing the unity and strength of the United States. Every line, every letter, and every detail represents more than just money. It represents a small piece of American history that millions of people have carried in their pockets every day. One question collectors hear again and again is, why doesn't my 2015 penny have a mint mark? The answer surprises many beginners. A 2015 penny with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and for regular circulating pennies from Philadelphia, no mint mark was used. That means a missing mint mark on a normal 2015 cent is expected and does not automatically make the coin rare. The real excitement begins only when a coin has something truly unusual, such as an authentic mint error, an exceptional level of preservation, or another collectible feature that sets it apart from the billions of ordinary examples produced. So what transforms an ordinary penny into a collector's prize? The answer is rarity, quality, and originality. A coin that escapes circulation and still displays brilliant mint luster with almost no marks can attract collector interest. Even more exciting are genuine mint-made errors created during production. These may include off-center strikes, double designs, clip planchets, die cracks, or other unusual manufacturing mistakes. These are the types of coins that experienced collectors search for because they are much harder to find than normal circulation pieces. Many dramatic videos on the internet claim that every 2015 penny without a mint mark is worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Those headlines create excitement, but they should not be accepted without evidence. The truth is that the vast majority of 2015 no mint mark pennies remain common coins worth face value in circulation. However, if a coin has a genuine mint error, an outstanding certified grade, or another rare characteristic, it can become much more desirable among collectors. Understanding the difference between an ordinary coin and a truly collectible example is one of the most important skills in coin collecting. Another fascinating part of this hobby is that valuable discoveries often happen when people least expect them. A collector may search through hundreds or even thousands of pennies before finding one that stands out. Sometimes an unusual strike, an overlooked mint error, or a perfectly preserved coin appears in everyday pocket change. These discoveries remind collectors that treasures are not always made of gold or silver. Sometimes they are hidden in the smallest and most ordinary-looking coins, waiting for someone with careful eyes and patience to recognize them. If you own a dirty or worn 2015 Lincoln cent, resist the temptation to clean it. Cleaning can leave scratches and remove the natural surface that collectors value. Even if the coin appears dull or stained, its original condition is usually more desirable than a polished surface. Instead, examine the coin under bright light or with a magnifying glass. Look carefully at the date, the lettering, the portrait, and the edges for anything unusual that could indicate a genuine minting error rather than ordinary damage from circulation. The history of the Lincoln cent itself is one reason these coins remain so popular. For more than a century, Americans have used Lincoln cents during moments of everyday life, from buying candy and newspapers to making donations and saving for the future. Every penny has passed through countless hands, carrying with it a silent story of commerce, history, and national tradition. Although modern cents are extremely common, they continue to connect today's collectors with more than 100 years of American coinage. Before selling any unusual-looking 2015 penny, take the time to research its characteristics and compare it with known collectible varieties. If you believe your coin has an authentic mint error or appears to be in exceptional condition, professional grading can help determine its authenticity and collector appeal. A careful evaluation is always better than relying on exciting rumors or exaggerated claims shared online. Knowledge remains the most valuable tool in any collector's collection. Next, top 3. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of the 2016 Lincoln 1-cent coin. At first glance, this tiny penny looks just like every other coin that passes through your hands every day. Millions of people spend it without giving it a second thought. It may be lying in your pocket, hidden in an old coin jar, or sitting inside a forgotten piggy bank. But what if one ordinary-looking penny has features that collectors are searching for? Could your next penny be more valuable than you ever imagined? Stay with me until the very end, because today's video uncovers the history, the design, the collector's secrets, and the hidden details that make some 2016 Lincoln cent stand out from the rest. The 2016 Lincoln cent was struck at the famous Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark located beneath the date on the front of the coin. Like every modern Lincoln cent, it proudly displays a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, along with the word liberty, the year 2016, and the national motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse features the impressive Union Shield design, representing the unity and strength of the United States. Although billions of these coins were produced, every coin carries a small piece of American history, reminding us of one of the nation's greatest leaders and the traditions of its coinage. Many people believe that every old-looking penny must be valuable, but experienced collectors know the real secret lies in rarity, condition, and originality. Most 2016 D pennies found in circulation are worth only 1 cent because they were produced in very large numbers. However, a small number of coins become collectible because they survive in outstanding condition or display genuine minting errors created during production. Those unusual examples are the coins that often capture the attention of collectors. One of the most exciting parts of coin collecting is searching for mint errors. During the minting process, machines sometimes produce unusual coins with striking mistakes. A coin may show an off-center strike, a die crack, a clipped planchet, doubling in parts of the design, or another unusual feature that occurred at the mint. Genuine mint errors are much scarcer than ordinary coins, and that rarity is what creates collector demand. Finding one in circulation is uncommon, but it is one of the reasons people continue searching through rolls of pennies every day. Condition is another major factor that determines value. A 2016 D penny that has never entered circulation and still displays an original bright luster is much more desirable than one that has spent years passing from hand to hand. Collectors appreciate coins with sharp details, clean surfaces, and minimal marks because they represent the finest examples of modern coinage. Even among common dates, exceptional preservation can make a noticeable difference in collector interest. If you have a dirty 2016 D penny, do not clean it. Cleaning can permanently damage the original surface and reduce its appeal to collectors. Instead, inspect it carefully under good lighting with a magnifying glass. Look closely at the lettering, Lincoln's portrait, the date, the mint mark, and the reverse design. A genuine mint-made error is very different from scratches, dents, or damage that happened after the coin entered circulation. The Lincoln cent has a remarkable history that stretches back more than a century. Since its introduction, generations of Americans have used these small coins in everyday life. They have purchased food, paid bus fares, filled piggy banks, and become treasured family keepsakes. Even though the 2016 D cent is a modern issue, it continues that long tradition and reminds collectors that every coin carries a story beyond its face value. The excitement surrounding coin collecting comes from the possibility of making unexpected discoveries. Every day, collectors examine pocket change, hoping to find something unusual that others overlooked. While the vast majority of 2016 D pennies remain common circulation coins, the search itself is what makes the hobby so rewarding. Patience, careful observation, and knowledge often matter more than luck. If you believe your 2016 D penny has an unusual feature, compare it with normal examples before assuming it is rare. Coins that appear different because of wear, environmental damage, or discoloration are usually not valuable mint errors. If the coin truly appears exceptional, a professional grading service can evaluate its authenticity and condition, helping determine whether it has collector value next top 4. Today, we're exploring one of the most searched modern American coins, the 2018 D Lincoln 1 cent. Every single day, millions of these pennies pass from one hand to another without anyone paying attention. They are dropped into jars, forgotten in drawers, or mixed with loose change. Yet many collectors believe that hidden among ordinary coins could be a special example with features that make it far more desirable than its face value. So before you spend your next penny, stay with me until the end because today's video reveals the history, the design, the collector's secrets, and the fascinating facts behind the 2018 D Lincoln cent. The 2018 D Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small D mint mark beneath the date on the front of the coin. The obverse proudly displays the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date 2018. On the reverse is the modern Union shield design, symbolizing the unity and strength of the United States. Although this design looks familiar to millions of Americans, every detail reflects more than a century of tradition and craftsmanship in American coinage. Many people assume that any old-looking penny is valuable, but experienced collectors know that true value depends on rarity, condition, and genuine mint characteristics. Most 2018 D pennies remain common circulation coins because they were produced in very large numbers. However, collectors become interested when they discover coins with authentic mint-made errors or coins preserved in exceptional condition. Those are the pieces that can command premiums within the collector market. One of the most exciting parts of searching through pocket change is looking for mint errors. During production, rare mistakes can occur, creating unusual coins that are different from the rest. These errors may include off-center strikes, die cracks, double details, clip planchets, or other manufacturing abnormalities. Such pieces are much less common than standard coins, and their rarity is what attracts collectors. Finding one requires patience, a careful eye, and a little bit of luck. Condition also plays an enormous role in determining a coin's desirability. A 2018 D penny that has remained uncirculated with bright original mint luster, sharp details, and almost no marks is much more attractive to collectors than a heavily worn example. Professional grading services evaluate these qualities, and coins receiving the highest grades are often the most sought after. Even a common date penny can become collectible if it survives in extraordinary condition. If you come across a dirty or discolored 2018 D penny, avoid cleaning it. Many beginners believe that polishing a coin increases its value, but the opposite is usually true. Cleaning removes the original surface and can leave fine scratches that reduce collector interest. Instead, examine the coin under good lighting with a magnifying glass, paying close attention to the date, the mint mark, Lincoln's portrait, and the shield on the reverse for anything that appears genuinely unusual. The Lincoln cent itself has a rich history stretching back more than 100 years. Throughout generations, these small coins have traveled across the country, passing through countless hands and becoming part of everyday American life. They've been saved in childhood collections, placed in family keepsakes, and used in everyday purchases. Every Lincoln cent carries a small chapter of American history, making the series one of the most collected coin designs in the United States. The excitement of coin collecting does not come from believing that every penny is worth a fortune. Instead, it comes from the possibility of discovering something truly special among ordinary coins. Collectors search thousands of pennies because they understand that genuine mint errors, exceptional preservation, and rare varieties are uncommon. The thrill of finding one remarkable coin after examining hundreds of ordinary ones is what keeps the hobby exciting year after year. Before selling any unusual-looking 2018 D penny, compare it carefully with normal examples and learn the difference between mint-made errors and damage caused after circulation. If your coin appears to have a genuine production error or outstanding condition, professional authentication and grading can help determine its collector value. Knowledge and patience are the most valuable tools a collector can have.